Speaking of athletes and speaking of draft position, you met some draft royalty over the weekend.
Let's talk about that. Right. Kayvon Thibodeaux had the pleasure of meeting one speakeasy.
Shout out Tibbs.
Shout out Tibbs. No, that was dope. Shout out to Tammy and Pro Sports Zone. Maybe they become a sponsor of the Heavyweight Podcast. It'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, they have a signing. Woodward Sports, a little inclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Hard.
You saw me geared up.
I saw you geared up.
I was geared up in the
Suited
pit.
and booted.
Yes, sir. So got to cut the line. And Tammy hooked it up, and I got to meet Kayvon. Had a conversation with him, and
saw Kayvon had the Buffies on.
Kayvon Cartiers. That's what tweet. That's Kayvon Cartiers. When the city gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
But
how is he? How is he as a guy?
This is the exclusive.
Kayvon
Kayvon Thibodeaux.
Woodward Heavyweights exclusive.
Woodward Heavyweights exclusive. Kayvon Thibodeaux. You only find this information here.
Here only.
And to be honest with you, I'm not even comfortable saying it.
Do it. We need it. Drop the bomb.
Because it could be taken out of context.
Do it.
But I'm like, he's sitting there, he's starting to sign some stuff, right? And I'm just like, I was like, yo, I should have you sign some Lion stuff since we take you number 2.
Oh yeah.
Or something like that. Something along those lines. Like, I want to take you number 2. He was like, whoa. I don't know if I want to come up here. I was like, oh shit.
Really?
Yep. Exclusive. See your face?
Damn.
That's how you feel with the exclusive. But hold on. But here's the thing. I know. But because we DM back and forth a little bit after work because he was also looking for some coochie. Boss move. And shout out to Braylon Edwards because I don't I make $1 bets. I ain't shot from the coochie. You know what I'm saying? So I hit up Braylon like, yo, where can my man find some coochie? Hit him back on the DMs. So I want to keep and maintain some type of relationship with this guy because it's very possible he becomes a Detroit Lion.
For sure.
But so it could have been taken out of context because it's fucking dead of winter here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
January, whatever, like it's part of the coldest time of the year. So I don't know if he meant
I'm sure he's gonna he'll go wherever he gets drafted.
Yeah.
You know, you don't say no to an NFL contract.
Well, some people do though, man.
Well, Eli Manning did.
Eli Manning and someone before that too is one of the most.
He's not going to do that. I would put my life on it, but he's not going to.
That's one takeaway too. He's about his money.
Yeah,
about his money for sure.
Hey, that's what it is, man. That's the name of the game. It's a business.
Other inside scoop: if he doesn't wear number 5, he'll wear number 8.
Really?
One more inside scoop.
I like to see that.
One more inside scoop.
So who do you want him to draft?
Hold on. Got another inside scoop. Yeah.
This guy's dropping bombs over here.
Miss Lippy's car is green.
What does that even mean? Miss Lippy, the Magic School Bus lady?
No. You never seen Billy Madison?
Oh, yeah.
See, man. Try to give you the scoop. Fucking it up. No, but he was cool. And we kicked ahead actually conversation. He seemed like a
cool guy.
He knew he's a shit, but he was like,
obviously, he's going to be a top draft pick, man. You got to know you're the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we need. I like that because we need an alpha on that defensive line. We need a guy that's going to come in there and be, I'm that dude.
Yeah.
And show it.
Yeah, man. There's one other thing, too. This is the part I'll probably tell you this off air. If things grow or whatever, maybe I'll say it to everyone else. But some questionable things that I'm not saying they're questionable, but I know other people can interpret that way and question his character. But it was all in all just meant joking way. Because I'm the same way. You know me.
Yeah.
You even yelled at me last week for saying some shit.
Yeah.
It's I say some wild shit, but I never mean it ill-intended. I'm just trying to be fun because I'm a goofy guy. I make fun of everybody.
Yeah.
I'll say it right now.
Say it.
Do it. Say it?
Yeah.
What I was going to say last week?
Yeah. No.
No.
He
said no.
Not that.
I was like, you're going to let me do it?
No. say what Kayvon was going to say.
No, I'm not. I'll tell you off. I'll tell you off air.
So who do you want to see? I know you're a Kyle Hamilton guy.
Yes. Yeah, I'm a big Kyle Hamilton guy. I'm still Kyle Hamilton guy. But
you want to go safety at number 2?
I'm so down to go safety for Kyle Hamilton. Here's the thing. If I gave you $500, right, and I'm telling you, hey, pick.
I like the sound of this so far.
You're like, okay, I'll make it $1,000. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
I might hit Coliseum again. Shit.
You get to double up if one of these guys becomes an All-Pro. And the other options between who's the top 5 picks? Neal, the tackle, Hutchinson, edge, Kayvon, edge.
Yeah,
Hamilton. Who else in there? The cornerback out of LSU.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna give you $1,000.
Kenny Pickett, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, Kenny Pickett.
Probably not. Probably won't go that high.
Okay, so we'll just say top 4. I'm giving you $1,000. You get to double it up, triple it up. One of those guys goes All-Pro. Who you putting that money on?
Man, that's tough.
Probably Kyle Hamilton, right?
Probably Kyle Hamilton with his size and his athleticism. Probably Kyle Hamilton because pass rushers.
And that's what I'm saying is like
what can happen with those guys when they translate into the pros. But
yeah, and that's what I'm saying with him is like
with size like that, it's safety
and the instinct too, man. Yeah. Like I don't know if I showed you that play of him against Florida State where he's flying across the field. Like for me, I understand like the draft value when it comes to like contracts.
Yeah,
because that's the other thing that comes into play is like you only set amount of money you play or pay that person, that player, or whatever. But like he's just such a sure thing for me that I'm totally comfortable pulling the trigger at too.
I just think when you have a draft pick that high, you need to get somebody that's one of the 3 quarterback positions. You need a quarterback, a protector of the quarterback, left tackle, offensive lineman, or a killer of the quarterback.
Yeah,
and because how the NFL is now is it's a quarterback league.
Yeah.
And you need a guy that can disrupt the quarterback, you need a guy that can protect the quarterback, and you need a guy that can throw the ball. And when you have a top 3 pick, you can't pass up on that. Like what if you passed up on Myles Garrett? What if you passed up Jadeveon Clowney was injured most of his career, but that dude was a monster coming out of college,
and he never really panned out, and that's
he was injured a lot. I mean, you can't predict injury.
He wasn't really injured like that. He just never really
injured
panned
a lot, man.
What did he get injured with? Well, I don't want to. Well, yeah, go ahead, look it up.
Yeah, tons of injuries, man.
Well, yeah, tons of injuries, but like kept him out that prevented him from being like what he could be.
Yeah, June 3rd, 2014, sports hernia. September 7th, 2014, meniscus tear. November 23rd, meniscus tear. October 8th, ankle sprain, blah, 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 elbow sprain, concussion, lower lumbar sprain, knee strain.
So other than the lumbar.
Patella strain.
None of those are like.
Meniscus tears?
No, those aren't that bad.
What? You tear a meniscus as a pass rusher, man?
The ACL is what you got to worry about.
And a meniscus. You need a meniscus to explode off the line, man.
A meniscus has never ended anybody's career.
It hasn't ended their career, but it takes you down a peg. It hits you back.
I'm just saying. I don't think he lived up to expectations. Even subtract the injuries.
Definitely not. No,
I think he's never been that caliber of player.
I think if he
even when healthy
would have been healthy, he would have been a monster.
I disagree.
It's what are you going to do when you play 4 games?
He's been healthy. He's still been a premier guy to get the contracts and stuff like that. He just doesn't produce to that value.
Yeah,
but to be fair, and this is the homework that I want to do is like. How many of those guys haven't hit? And shout out to Eric Schlitt from prior to Detroit. He did a value chart based on like the top edge rushers in the league at the moment, the top safeties. And I'm trying to find that right now too.
But think about the guys that have hit that we can think off the top of our head.
Yeah, a lot.
Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa,
yes,
Joey Bosa,
yes,
Chase Young.
But and the thing too with those guys, like Chase Young, I knew that guy was gonna be a fucking dog.
Myles Garrett.
He had the numbers with him in college. Yeah, Myles Garrett, same thing. Von Miller, same thing. That's not the scenario. Shout out to Kayvon. Don't dismiss me, but like, I don't know, it's not the case with this
true.
guy.
Those guys were freaks of nature.
He don't bring that to the table.
Does Hutch? Do you see that from Hutch?
No, man. Hutch, you have like the resume for it, right? You have the numbers and stuff like that from this year, but like when I look at him, it's just all like bull rush. Same thing with Kayvon. When I look at him, it's just him being a better athlete. I never really see him put too many hands on people making swim moves and stuff like that.
But I also think those are things that you can learn. You can get mentored by players in the league, like Bradley Chubb getting mentored by Von Miller, getting mentored by DeMarcus Ware.
All right, so I'm looking at the list right now. It wasn't Sue that I saw. Shout out to my man Morgan Cannon if you're watching. It was Aaron Donald. That wasn't an edge. That's in this group. But
Aaron Donald is just a different beast.
Yeah, I like these guys and I like the potential of Kayvon. And the Kayvon, like I'm totally cool with taking Kayvon. In fact, like pull the trigger on him. But like there's just more questions around him than there are the guys on this list. Myles Garrett, Clowney, Bosa, Young, Miller, the other Bosa. Like it's just man.
Those guys are more solidified products.
Yeah, and then you look at the safeties, and here's a counter argument to me, right? The guy that wants Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
You look at the safeties taken, like the number one safeties in the league. Jamal Adams was a 6th overall.
But Jamal Adams,
And by the way, when did he become the best safety? I never thought of him
Jamal
as that guy.
Adams
Have you?
He's overrated, man.
Thank you.
He's like a pass rusher.
Even when he's with the Jets.
Yeah.
I was like, what like
he's like
if
a pass
this guy
rusher,
was
man.
like sweet and worth this trade value that Pete Carroll put up for him.
I couldn't believe that.
Dog, he would have been some type of production. The Jets would have been like respectable. Like that was just never the case. Like I hate that. When did he fucking become that?
Everybody hyped him up. I didn't really see it. He's a great pass rusher, which is wild to say.
Yeah, he comes down. He's a box
That's
safety.
The best part of his game is rushing the quarterback, which is wild.
Yeah, to me, and that's the thing too with Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton can come down and play the box and instinctively make a play on a run, but where I love him is the instincts in the passing game.
His ball skills.
Yeah. I think the best safety is Minkah Fitzpatrick. He was taking 11.
Yeah, Minkah Fitzpatrick is a dog.
Derwin James.
Is a dog.
Harrison Smith, is he still up there?
Yeah.
Jimmy Ward's definitely up there.
Harrison Smith is a dog too.
Javon Holland. I don't even know who he plays for.
Javon Holland.
Yeah, I don't know either. But the point is, these guys, the highest draft pick on that list is Jamal Adams. That was 6. After that, it's Minkah Fitzpatrick. The rest
for the
of them,
Dolphins. Javon Holland for the Dolphins. Yeah.
Buda Baker, Marcus Williams. But these guys are all like late round picks.
Yeah.
And even like late first rounds. But I think Kyle Hamilton's better than all of them.
Let's talk about that second pick. Now it's going to be, last pick in the draft in the first round. Who you want to go with?
There's so many options, bro. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
This is because we just don't know who's going to be there at that point.
I'd love us to get one of those wide receivers, man.
I know you do.
If they're there, if Drake London or Trayvon
that's what I should prep for is teaching you about these damn wide receivers.
Dude.
How many times we got to teach you, man?
Man, with these guys like Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, all these number ones that come in the first round, I don't want to pass on one of these alphas. These, like Drake London, 6'5", 210. Treylon Burks, 6'3", 225. That's what we need, man.
It's not a need, though.
It is a need. How is it not a need? Our receiving core isn't a need?
Like, our receiving core is a need, but I think like a Drake London, like those guys, like it'd be sweet to have them. Don't get me wrong, but I think you could be productive without them. Like,
we have such a terrible receiving core that why would we not use our picks on it? I don't get it. Why would we?
Well, no, we can use our picks on it, but I'm saying like why that early?
I mean,
because we could still grab.
Because those are one of the big. That's the biggest hole we need to fill.
Wide receivers are notorious for being like picked up all throughout the draft.
Yeah, that's true.
The same way I speak on these safeties, like if you were to look at the wide receiver chart, it's fucking.
It's true. It's true.
I apologize for swearing there, but
still, it's wide receivers are also notorious for going in the first round.
They're not though. That's what I'm saying. Tyreek Hill late. Antonio Brown.
Tyreek Hill 0 catches in the second half.
Okay.
Jamar Chase, first rounder. Justin Jefferson, first rounder. Julio Jones, first rounder. DeAndre Hopkins, first rounder.
Hold on 1 second.
Devontae Adams, second rounder. But that's what that pick is. It's basically a second round pick.
All right. Oh my God, this is not what I'm looking for.
What other position?
I'm sorry, I was looking for. What other position? Defense, man.
Defense again.
Keep going defense. Like
if
linebacker.
N'Kobe Dean is there,
linebacker.
If N'Kobe Dean is there,
yeah,
we should take N'Kobe Dean for sure.
Yeah, bro. So so here's the number one receivers off the board.
Get a quarterback, man. That's what I don't want to see.
So last year, Jamar Chase, stud. After that, the year before that, Henry Ruggs. Yeah.
Well, he was good until
2019. Well, he wasn't. He was just like a guy.
He was good, man. And okay, not just Henry Ruggs. Jerry Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb. What? Say what, dude? CeeDee Lamb's a dog.
CeeDee Lamb is a
Jerry
dog.
Judy's a dog.
CeeDee Lamb is a dog. Marquise Brown the year before that.
Yeah. But that's
hold on, DJ Moore the year before that.
I don't want a small guy.
Corey Davis the year before that.
Corey Davis is solid.
Corey Coleman, 2016. Amari Cooper, 2015. Sammy Watkins, 2014. It's just like you see the big sexy names at wide receiver, and it's so easy to fall in love with them because it's the big sexy name, right? But like they're all.
It's also the size. I don't want a DJ Moore or a Hollywood Brown or a Henry Ruggs. You know, I don't want a little speed guy. I want a big-bodied wide receiver.
See, the other thing too,
and that's what both of those guys are, and they're both going to be going around that.
I don't know that Goff could utilize a big-bodied wide receiver. I don't think he's sweet like that.
He made some plays to Josh Reynolds. Well, we got Amon-Ra. He's not a burner, but he's a middle of the field guy. He's a possession guy. We got Cephas coming back, possession receiver.
When they went,
we need a deep threat.
He had that big year in L.A. It was Cup, Woods, Tavon Austin. Is that it?
Josh Reynolds.
But he wouldn't really see the field. But Tavon Austin, that was a big part of that.
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley was the fucking key to that for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley was a complete monster. Love Todd Gurley. I had him in fantasy 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Me and my friends talked about 40-point games. We call him full Gurleys because he used to go for 40 points
I think if not for that knee injury, I think he got robbed of that MVP that year.
Oh, yeah.
So hold on real quick, though. If N'Kobe Dean was there or that receiver, who would you rather have?
I'll take N'Kobe Dean.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be there.
Yeah. Or Devin Lloyd from Utah, that big-ass linebacker.
Yeah, I would still take the receiver over Lloyd, probably.
See, I think you're crazy.
But
and honestly, too, like in respect to, like,
I like Derek Barnes.
Yeah, but I mean, we need two guys in the middle there because Anzalone's not back either. We maybe hopefully he is.
Yeah,
I didn't mind having him, but
I don't mind having him, but I don't mind not having him either.
In retrospect, too, like I don't think this regime. I think they look at the wide receiver position like that too because like,
they do. Definitely,
last year was even a bigger hole, and they waited to the fourth round.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what Brad Holmes does is draft receivers late, but. I don't know, man. I just feel like that is the biggest gaping hole on our team.
I think linebacker's bigger.
Really? Yeah, that's all right. Agree to disagree.
What you said? But you agreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins,